It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Good morning and welcome to this kitchen on this very fine Wednesday. It's the Culinary Hotline Bling!
Ting, ting, ting!
Now, if you're a fan of Come Dine With Me, you're going to enjoy today's episode of Culinary Hotline because our very own Carissa is taking on Graeme and preparing their signature dish. These are dishes that they've not only tried and tested out, it's years of experience with these dishes, and it's going to come through today. You will see the expertise and knowledge coming through, and you should see it because you're part of the voting process when we decide who's going to win. You, plus a few of the other live studio audience members. You didn't know we have a live studio audience? We do today. So make sure you keep all your WhatsApps coming through. I know what the number is. That number today is 063-036-9649.
Yes.
No, someone's not holding up a sign behind the camera. I memorized it. Please send us all your voice notes. We want to hear from you. Any questions for Carissa about her cooking experience, or if you have any questions you need answered this morning, please do join us. This is guaranteed to be a thrilling one. Carissa!
Yes!
Tell me about this. Apparently, this recipe and you go way back.
No, listen, this has been passed down through generations. It's all about the fish.
It's about the fish.
And it's all about the coconut milk. I heard that we were doing a Culinary Hotline Bling, but a Come Dine With Me.
Yes.
And if you were ever to come over to my house, I would serve you this dish that I've made many times before.
Can I say thank you? Before we get into the cooking, can I say thank you for saying that? Because a lot of people get intimidated with the idea, just the idea of inviting a chef over for dinner.
No.
However, I'm the easiest person to impress.
I wouldn't whip out fish if I was intimidated, would I?
I mean, maybe just feeling that level of confidence that is just Carissa. Okay, so Carissa is joining us. Don't forget to send those WhatsApps through. We're ready for it, Carissa. Take us through this dish. What is it?
So this is a fish in coconut milk dish. Some call it a poached fish dish in coconut milk. It's just going to be absolutely delicious with great flavors. I am missing a bit of coriander, but we can always add that in afterwards.
Absolutely.
Great combo, and some lemon.
And is this fresh coriander that you're missing, or is it ground coriander?
It's fresh coriander.
So then it's fine, right? Because fresh herbs going in at the end is a great way to keep that vibrance and all the flavor in.
Yes, chef.
I like the way that you're grating your garlic in, because I've been saying for the longest time, well, actually this year, we are done chopping garlic. You don't need to chop garlic anymore.
You know what? I buy the pre ones.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Just, or like what you're doing, get a fine grater and just grate it straight in.
Yeah.
It's so much easier. And if you drop the garlic in the oil, you know what? You got a chef friend. You got a chef friend next to you, and he's got chef hands. There you go.
I don't know if okay,
there we go.
That's fine.
So we're using hake today.
Yep.
Is there any other seafood you would like put in there?
Hake is a delicious flaky fish. So I thought let's go with the white fish. Not that you get other kind of fishes. But it's a delicious one to go with.
I was going to ask you. Look, you could have said salmon.
Salmon is a pink fish.
Could
this is
I
true.
use salmon in this dish?
I would not use salmon in this dish.
Okay.
I think presentation-wise, it looks really good with a white fish. So you get your hake, you get your sole, you get your other ones as well.
So Carissa says when it's white, it's right.
When it's
so
don't
that's
quote
the dish.
me on that
Oh,
one.
okay. So, but obviously the most important thing is sustainability, because that's what we always talk about on the show.
Exactly.
So make sure that your seafood, whatever seafood you're going to use, is sustainable.
Yes.
So so we've got the chilies in there, garlic in there.
Do you like spice? I never even asked you.
I've only known you for 13 years.
Yes. Not days.
I do like spice. I do love spice. Can I tell you something that's actually weird talking about spice? And this is the only time we're ever allowed to talk about this, and because I'm going to use a swear word, okay? As I am getting older, my tolerance for heat is not moving along with me.
Yeah, 30 plus gang, where you at?
It's so sad. Okay, so now I'm like on a medium. I used to be like high, like I can take it. Now I'm like medium high.
Me, I'm Tabasco. So I only put a pinch of chili in it. So it's good for everybody to enjoy.
Absolutely.
You know, you can always add some chili later.
Yes.
I do love fresh chili.
Love fresh chili.
Yes, that you can include later on, especially the green one. I think that's really delicious.
I do like I add in the stock because I know the next thing is a coconut and then your fish.
Exactly, because like I said, we're poaching the fish.
Love.
I'm also just going to add some tomatoes in because antioxidants, you know?
Absolutely, and veggies and fruit. Sorry, it's a fruit.
It's a fruit. Don't get that wrong.
Let's talk about food red flags.
Yes.
So mine 100% is the very, very inexpensive tomato sauce that's kind of pink. That you used to get at carnivals.
Yes, that stained your fingers.
Stained your fingers, stained your clothes, stained your mouth, and then you turn it over, there's like no hang time. It's just whoosh. That's my absolute love. I love it, and that's my foodie red flag. Have you got any foodie red flags?
As in something that other people would frown upon.
Yes.
If I ate it, I eat standing up. I know, don't judge me.
No, but I kind of get it. Like, I kind of do
I'm on the
get
go.
it.
I go like this, breakfast, go.
On the run. On
Lunch.
Like South Africa, even right now, Carissa's wearing a jeggings. It's just like, it's the...
Sports, baby.
There we go. Okay, that's interesting. Is that at home, wherever you're at?
It's mostly at home. I mean, if at a restaurant, I will take
Of course.
a seat. I will.
I can imagine the waiter running after you. Sit down. Okay.
Oh my goodness, no. At home, I stand and eat. I shouldn't. I've heard it's really bad, especially for digestion. You should apparently like be within your body. You sit down, take a breath. I'm just like, who's got time?
Yeah.
I don't got the time.
I think that's testimony to Carissa right there. You're so busy with so many things. Like, you
That's
genuinely are. When people talk about being busy,
Yeah.
you take up every single minute of sunshine that's outside. How do you do it, though? The truth. Like, what is there a plan behind the success of Carissa
Ooh.
doing what she does?
Taking over the world. I meal prep. I try to do
Okay.
that. So, and I also walk around with like a big zip lunchbox so that all my meals are prepped in there. I also go to bed at 8 o'clock at night.
Okay.
So then I'm actually able to survive and wake up at 10 to 4 in the morning and do what I need to do. And then I've got a great support system. My man, he's fantastic. I do love him.
And that is it. That's
He just needs to marry me now.
Hey, he's working on it. He is. But it is. So for me, the biggest thing that I've taken from that is the structures you've put in place in your life.
Yeah.
You're not winging it. You're not freewheeling it. There's a but within reason, like you said, you've got there's an amazing support structure at home. Your ritual of going to bed nice and early.
Yeah.
I mean, I do think that's a major reason we're able to do what we do.
Absolutely.
Every single day.
I also
love
try
that.
to time block sometimes if I can. So I go, okay, if I have a moment after Expresso, that's admin time. Or if I have a moment after radio, that's when I'm catching up doing my nails. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Because it's just as important as sending an email.
I
get me?
feel you,
You get me?
absolutely. So like, we're getting very heavy in the kitchen here. The food's looking amazing, by the way. Let's do a quick catch up.
Please.
Tomatoes went in, the fish went in. And I remember reading in the recipe that you can actually cook your fish from frozen, which I love.
Oh, there was a recipe?
Because that's stress when your mom says to you to take out the chicken. Yeah, and then you fake it, hey?
Oh my
and then you take it out and you run it under water to make it look as if you
Boiling
did.
water,
No.
soak it in everything.
So this one is fine. Cook it
Yeah.
from frozen, absolutely. Okay, we're gonna wrap this up really quickly, Carissa.
Yeah.
So it's just been 1 year of South Africa seeing your face every morning and loving
true.
it. You're gonna claim it now. We're gonna own this. What's gonna happen with Carissa in the next year?
Oh my goodness, she's gonna get married. Can we
Yes.
start there? Because
Yes.
it's all I want in my life. Also, I'm really hoping to continue on Expresso, continue on radio, win some awards along the way. Last year I was nominated. This year we're coming for it. Full blast. I cannot wait to see you on stage with many trophies. And then, of course, I want to start a podcast.
What?
I've been trying to manifest this for the longest time, and it needs to happen, like a visual podcast that also lives somewhere else. So hopefully I'll be on the couch next time, and then you can interview me about my podcast happening.
That sounds amazing,
Will
and
you be
I'm
my
down.
guest? Will you be a guest?
I'm subscribing right now. I'm paying, even though you have to pay for usage. I'm doing it. I'm in it. I'm invested. I love it.
Yes.
South Africa, this has been Carissa's Dish. We're going to plate it up a little later when we do the final tasting. Do not go anywhere. This has been the Culinary Hotline Bling!
Ting, ting.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Good morning and welcome back to the kitchen on this fine Wednesday. It's another installment of the Culinary Hotline Bling! Now, earlier you saw Carissa whip up an absolute storm. We managed to save a dish. It was almost completely taken over by the crew. The spicy coconut fish.
Wow.
One pan, one woman. It was amazing.
One wonder.
One wonder. Graeme's in the kitchen now. He's going to make something that promises to be so delicious. We haven't heard from you yet. Please send your voice notes to Ask Graeme a Question. Any question in
Any
the world.
culinary question, I'll answer it, eh? It
Maybe
might
not-
not be true, but
maybe not
any
even
question.
culinary. Anything. Send your voice notes to 0630369649.
Well done. You passed your first test.
There we go.
okay?
It's only because it's on screen.
I know,
I'm
the
cheating.
first test was surviving Carissa's meal. It went well, eh?
So you know what I did? I intentionally distracted her with big questions.
Oh, wow.
To see, like, can she manage this dish while handling the questions?
got the BMT, though.
She's absolutely a legend in the field. Okay, she knows what she's doing.
And that was after doing like 3 rounds with Ishmael, a world champion. She's got it all. So it's
She
going to
does.
be a tough order to beat her, but I'm going to give it a crack. So she was teasing me that this is rabbit food. And albeit I actually discovered this during kind of a high protein phase where I was looking for other ways of doing things like pasta, where we
Right.
could lessen the amount of carbohydrates but still get good nutrients in. Enter the zucchini noodle. Dun, dun, dun.
I don't know why, but I just feel like wherever Ryle is right now,
Exactly.
he's just got a smile on his face.
Oh,
He
for
doesn't
sure.
know why, but it's happening.
The Paddy one, I just passed one of my tests, one of my Jedi nutritional tests with Ryle. But he has informed this journey in a massive way. Something you have taught me is if you're going to go the healthy route, don't skimp on flavor.
There we
you
go.
need healthy fats, you need flavor. But what this rests on is the simple flavor combination between the chorizo and our beautiful baby marrow here. It absolutely sings. So we're going to lean into that and create a pasta, not pasta dish.
I'm here to help
Okay.
you. I'm here to help you.
So, buddy, as I've learned from you, pretty much, and most of our chefs, we want to get the flavor out of the fat.
Right.
So, we've got some oil going, and we're going to start with our chorizo. And we get great cured meat right here, hey?
Oh, South African cured meat as well, especially. I mean, we've got our own versions of chorizo, so you're never going to be looking for an option. They're around. Play around with it as well, yeah. And you can really see that beautiful, like,
Look at that.
crimson-y color starting to come out of it. And that's all flavor. I love that. That's amazing.
What do we say? The flavor bazooka.
The flavor
And it's
bazooka.
going to give it to you. And this, of course, the oil, just like when making a curry, I follow my instructions and I try and get as much of the flavor. If you're going to toast off those curry spices, get it into the oil so the oil can get the flavor everywhere. And that's a boy way. I'm mansplaining.
It's a boy
I'm
way,
mansplaining
but
right
it
now.
makes sense.
Okay.
So I spoke to Carissa about red flags. So I said mine is like the really inexpensive tomato sauce.
Oh, wow.
The
Okay,
pink one.
for sure.
Have you got any foodie red flags? Things that you know you shouldn't really like, but you do love it.
Oh, man. I don't know. I grew up with my grandfather's sensibilities. So things like schmaltz, which was basically just like fat, and blue cheese, I absolutely love. I like a funky flavor. Okay,
funky
that's actually
flavour.
looking beautiful.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do, because I don't want to push these too far,
No.
I'm actually going to take them out and then create the base of our sauce. But you can smell the flavor. It's
You
like
really
I've
can.
taken you to Spain.
And the purpose of this was just to like render all that flavor out of the chorizo, which we've done now.
And this is quite nice. I know chorizo can be quite pricey, but you don't need a lot. A little goes a long way, and you're creating quite a sizable dish with a little bit of protein that you're using.
Could I use a Russian, Graeme Richards?
Why not?
I love-
but
you
you've
know-
got to use the accent then if you're going to use a Russian.
But
right?
also it's got to have that snap. It's got to have that when you bite into it. I mean, also it's got
It's
its
gotta
own
pop,
flavor.
yeah.
But yeah, I do
Oh.
like your Spanish
Wow,
flavors going
this-
with this. I was joking, but I love the Spanish flavors.
It smells amazing. Okay, so we're going to put
Onions?
some onions in.
And these have already been like pre-cooked for you. Lovely. That's amazing. And then
Because
such
we
a
have an
simple
amazing
recipe.
kitchen team who we steal the thunder from every day. I'm going to
Every
put a
day.
little bit of this.
Such an amazing recipe, super simple, but you can totally see the flavors are going to be massive.
And I think we often forget, like if you've got really good access to good olive oil, if you've got access to good cured meats, if you've got access to really good produce, lean into that. Let it sing, man.
Oh, I love it. Let's do a little throwback. So
Okay. There we go.
let's talk about, are there any, of course, a lot of secrets that people don't know about you. Is there any facts about Graeme Richards that South Africa will be interested to find out? I know, let's talk about the allergies.
So one of the great kind of tightropes that I walk on this show is that I am deathly allergic to shellfish.
And we
can you
take it
imagine-
seriously on the show. We don't play around with it. We make sure that when there's shellfish in the kitchen, that G's far, far away.
And it's psychosomatic. My skin starts itching when I hear that it's anywhere around. So I think it's very much in my head. I'm going to pop that there. But you've got to just be so careful. So you can imagine when we're cooking with the kind of seafood produce, with the kind of chefs that we do, the torture that I've got to go through when I'll often just sit and watch other people eat. Okay, that's looking absolutely beautiful. So we put it
See
to
me
you
just
guys.
chilling. What-
Yeah, I know.
Hand on
How
hip,
does it feel, buddy?
chilling.
How does it feel?
It's lovely.
So we put it to you guys at home. I'm going to go, how much heat?
Oh, I like them. I love that level of heat.
But it needs it lends itself really well. Let's turn that down a little bit more. And then can you pass me that stock, my friend?
Some
before
stock going
our
in.
garlic burn?
Well, I see you using veggie, but you could use chicken, you could use beef, whatever you like.
Completely. You could even go without the stock.
Yeah,
to be
that's
quite
true.
honest. There we go. So we put it to you guys. What dish, I'm actually going to turn that off for now, would you guys cook if you were thrown into a come dine with me situation? Or let's take a listen to see what you would cook. Yay.
Where are
Crank
you?
up the volume.
We're going to get some volume.
Oh, then a bit of Parmesan going in.
Emily, hope you guys
There
are
we go.
keeping well, but you're looking super great on the screens this morning.
Thank you. Still
So the
nice.
one dish that I would make would definitely be the chili cheese lasagna with some gammon and salad. Ciao.
Girl, the way you sold that, I will come over for dinner for that. Thank you very much. Let's hear another.
It does sound good.
Oh, man, that was a showstopper right there. Okay, I'm going to just bring this together now. And now we can toss back in.
There we go.
And that's it, dude.
That's it. And then the pasta, zucchini goes
Exactly.
in.
Can you pass me those little pincers there?
There we go. Pincers. Pincers.
This
Nice.
is what my daughter calls them, and she plays with these all day.
Very, very cool. So let's have a look at South Africa. Graham is busy putting the final touches to his zucchini pasta dish.
And these,
Carissa.
I stayed up all night spiralizing these things
All
myself,
night, you
okay?
heard it.
And what we do is just towel them down, a little bit of salt, damp them down. You don't want too much moisture being
No.
introduced into
There we
our
go.
sauce. And then the final part of the puzzle is the chorizo goes back in, and we're going to throw a bit of our Parmesan on over that.
When we come back in the third installment, we're going to see the final plated versions. That's also when we have a taste and when we crown our first ever winner of the Expresso Come Dine With Me challenge.
And then it's going to become a thing, eh?
It's going to become a thing. We don't have an official award yet. We'll find one. I think it's going to be the golden
Is
piece.
there
Lily.
space for another award in
We'll
your little
find it.
awards cabinet here, my friend? I don't think there is.
We'll find it. So make sure you don't go anywhere. Stay tuned for the third installment, the judging installment of the Culinary Hotline Bling.
Ta-da!
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to the kitchen. Things are very tense, very serious because we are about to do the plating for our first ever Come Down With Me challenge.
Pew, pew,
on the
pew.
Culinary Hotline Bling.
Ting, ting, ting.
Okay, so you can already start sending your voice notes through on who you think should win. That number is 063-036-9649. It's in my head. No one had the number. Hold up. Send it through. Let us know who you think should win and why. To our two contestants, Graeme, I believe you are in the blue part.
I am in the blue
Carissa,
part
you're in the
of
green.
glory.
The winning green.
Green.
Yeah, actually, well done. You got
Thank
that.
you.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you, money.
I'm gonna pass your pots to you. Is that okay? Is that easier?
Unless you hold it the whole time.
No, you must hold it in your hand. In your hand. And the first person to put it down loses. Okay, so there's your hot.
What kind
your
of
hot
show
pasta.
is this?
Fear factor.
I'm
so
down for
then,
that, man. I'm down
Carissa,
for
you.
that.
Ooh,
Yeah,
ooh,
got
the
warm,
bubble,
got
the
warm, got
bubble.
warm.
Looks beautiful,
Thank
man.
you,
Well
Chef.
So there you go. So
That looks great,
I'm
man.
going to stand
Thank
between the
you.
two of you as you do your plating up. So very, very beautiful. I must say the smells and the sights of your dishes are really phenomenal.
But do they have a name?
Do they have a name?
Okay, ladies
So-
and gentlemen, I present to you, dun, 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 the cheeky chorizo.
I need
Oh,
a
that
lid now.
does look
Plus
good.
my
That
name.
is okay. I'll get you a lid. I agree. You've
That
got to do
smells
the review.
wonderful.
I need the drama.
Okay.
Okay. Ladies and gents and everyone in between, I present to you the Coca Lemon.
Hey!
What is it, Carissa?
I don't know, but it's provocative.
I was just the reason my A was a little not so because it's a lime.
Oh, the Coca Lime.
Coca lime. Okay, so these look really amazing. I see that you're going to be serving yours with some white steamed rice.
I am.
Love.
Very
G,
nice.
You're going to go the low carb option.
He's got
Yeah, it's
No
all there,
carbs.
man. It's
The
all
no
there.
carb option.
No carbs.
Okay, cool. So do your thing. Do you think this is going to count for 30% of your pass mark?
Hectic.
And as you know, in South Africa, 30% is basically a pass. So
The rice is cold.
the rice is called Carissa. This is TV. We lie and we fake it. Ooh, so
Don't touch
hot.
it. Careful.
So
Clem,
hot.
careful.
Sabotage.
The rice in the kitchen is hot, hot, hot. Okay, Carissa, you're doing a good thing.
Thank you.
I do like your plating, the way that you've got the nest of pasta at the bottom of your plate and you're just piling all your dishes on there. Very, very cool.
I must say, it smells great, if I don't mind saying so myself.
It does smell amazing. And then also, when you're done with your presentation of your dish, I think that will be a good time for you then to assess if you had a restaurant, how much you would charge for this dish.
Oh.
And then I'm going to make it a little spicier.
Okay.
Ooh.
You can't choose each other, but if
Okay.
you had to open up a restaurant with a fellow presenter, who would it be and why? Think about that.
Okay.
Think about that. Okay. Can I just say, your coconut sauce has reduced and become so
Good.
rich.
It
is
does
so
smell amazing.
How many spoons does it take to lift a piece of fish?
It's the
going
part
all
of
in
dinner theatre. G, that is also looking sensational. South Africa, please send your voice notes through. We've got a few comments on our screen. Our cameraman Rudy just needs to pull in his butt a little bit so I can see the comment there. It says, Dineo says, it's just looking really nice.
Thank
She's
you,
loving it.
Dineo.
And then I can't see that the Khalat, can you say his
Oh,
name?
it is Khalitsang.
She says Graeme will win.
Yes,
No
Khalat
justification,
Wow.
no reason.
Graham,
She-
did you pay her?
She just
Yeah.
says Graeme will win.
She's waiting outside. She comes to my food truck every day. Yeah, no, she does. She's just,
I would be at your
this
food
is her
truck every
favorite
day.
meal at the food truck.
There we
incidentally,
go.
actually.
Teresa van Veek says, good morning, everyone. Graham's dish looks appetizing, and I love the addition of the freshness of the pasta.
Oh.
Teresa
Thank you.
makes everything better and finger licking good. Yummy, licious.
See, Graham
Expresso
is
Shell.
speaking to their meat side. I'm speaking to your future fish side.
Future fish side. There we go. Okay, so let's have a look at the plating because Graham's done. Graham, if you had a restaurant, how much would you serve this alternative pasta creation that is just absolutely divine?
175 rand.
That's cheap. I'll take 10.
Okay.
175 rand because
Yeah.
you're thinking about the people. It's for the people.
It's
For no
accessible.
carbs,
It's
wow.
accessible, yo. No, but as soon as there's no carbs, you've got to add another. So it should be 275.
275. But we'll take it at 175
175
rand.
is what I charge for this beautiful pasta, just to honor the fresh produce that's in there, man.
And it is a showcase of produce. It is beautiful. Carissa, hoeveel kost jouw bord?
Because it's fish,
Because it's fish,
and you get 2 pieces,
two pieces,
and a lot of rice.
a lot of rice.
I'm going
$45.99.
3.25.
Sure, hey?
What I love is the reaction of the audience. So they don't approve, but you know what? I say they don't know what went into this dish.
Exactly.
You make your dish as
I call
expensive.
this fish myself.
It's called price pointing, okay? If you want someone to believe in your product, okay,
Exactly.
you've got to believe in it yourself,
There we go.
first of all.
And can someone pick up, Jasmine's still on the floor, can you pick her up? Check on her, is she breathing?
Are we going to, so basically all of us are going to share this fish then, is what you're
Yes.
saying. You're basically on date night. That's why it comes
Absolutely.
with 2 fillets, so that you can,
Yeah.
you
I can't
order
help it,
it,
you all don't have money.
and then we ask for another plate.
There
Sorry,
we go.
wait, so can I get a side plate?
Yes, we're gonna grab some
my
side
work
plates.
wife and I are just going to share our meal.
We're going to get some extra side plates because I do want you to try, and then vice
Okay.
versa.
We
we're
might
gonna
need
try
to hand
What do
a
you think
hat
of the
around.
presentation?
Okay, let's talk
Buy
about
this.
presentation South Africa.
Okay,
So,
I'm going to get out of the
G,
way.
you finished first, so let's talk about your dish. Very rustic. We're
Thank
not
you.
trying to be something that we're not, besides being pasta, that we're not pasta, we're actually zucchini. But we're not trying to be something that we're not. I love your plating.
Thank you.
It's rustic, it's beautiful, it's how we would enjoy it.
Thank you.
Carissa,
Thank you, Lucian.
It's 375 rand.
Did I say 375?
You did say 375.
wanna up
I
it?
meant to say that, no.
Okay,
375.
375. So Carissa, I do like it's bringing a it's giving a bit of a home vibe to it, but it also with your price attached to it, I understand that this is truly authentic. You're not going to get this anywhere in the
true.
world.
It needed
One
some
of a
chili
kind.
sauce.
We're going to be busy dishing. Extra chili, guys, and then the lime goes on the side for a little bit of a hit.
I think
I love
at
it.
375, you can afford your own chili, girl. I don't know if you need to be borrowing chili. Yeah, I'm
They
gonna be
didn't
asking,
give me
like, did you
chili.
spend all your money on what? On your rice?
On branding, on marketing, on
Do they get
advertising.
all the rice, though? Then
There
when
we go.
they-
Okay,
There
so
we go.
G,
That's
that
enough rice.
is that for your fellow contestant?
Yeah, I'm doing this
Okay.
for
What about you?
Carissa.
You're dishing for, I'm gonna go straight in the pan.
Okay.
Carissa's dishing straight for Graeme, so I'm gonna give it a taste along while they're busy
Yeah, no,
dishing.
go for it, buddy.
This is for Graham, no
And then
coriander.
the perfect bite would have a bit of everything, so we're
Surely,
gonna do
hey?
that. And chorizo as well.
There we go. But I feel like now that I've added the parmesan, I might need to add a couple more zeros to the...
Yeah,
kid you not.
parmesan comes
That's why
extra.
we just shaved. There we go, my friend.
There you go.
I kid you
That's
not.
beautiful.
That
Sure.
is such a delicious
Yes.
dish.
Nice, eh?
The balance of flavor and spice and the chorizo coming through. It's weird, you can actually taste zucchini. You taste zucchini and it tastes like zucchini.
It's a combination, eh? I'm too smooth and creamy.
If I close my eyes, an 85-year-old Nona made that.
Oh.
But then I open my eyes and
An
85-year-old
85-year-old.
girl.
it's delicious. Hands down, get this recipe. Everyone's gonna love it.
I won't lie, Gray, that's good.
ExpressoShow.com is where you can find it.
There we
That
go.
was actually really good.
Tasting the fish.
I'm going to taste the
get
fish
sauce.
as well.
Yes, absolutely. Some of the onions,
So
some of
talk
the
me
sauce.
through your cooking method here, my fine friend.
I poached the fish.
I can...
Yeah, in coconut oil, coconut milk. And added tomatoes, some onion, garlic. Could maybe do with a bit of ginger.
Ooh.
Some spice,
That little bit of acid in the end, so beautiful.
lemon, lime.
So whereas Graham's dish is like a punch of flavor,
bazooka.
yours is a beautiful symphony that just like grabs all your taste buds and takes you on an amazing journey.
Yeah, we like long walks on the tongue.
How did
what?
you cook that fish like that? So deliciously beautiful.
How did I cook it?
Yeah.
I just did.
Was-
That's an ancestral recipe, that one.
You know
Wow.
what? I would pay 375 rand.
Me too.
But
Me too.
unfortunately, the waiter's not getting a tip, eh? That's all I
There we
got.
go.
That's it.
They
buddy.
already know they're not
You better
getting
include
tips.
it in the price.
They get paid in food.
Very
So,
good, man. How
here
are you going
is-
to do this, dude?
Here is the absolute thing. It would be, there's no reason that one would stand above the other for the reasons that this is good, this is other things are playing in this field. I want to be boring and say it's a tie, but I know that we're looking for a winner
We
today.
need a winner.
need a
Hold
winner.
our hands and
Okay,
hold up the
so
winner.
what I'm going to do is, I am genuinely stuck, so we're going to do a viewer, so audience,
A live studio audience. Ooh,
screamathon. Okay? Is that okay?
Let's listen
Is
to
that
the
okay?
voice note before we get
Oh,
there.
we have a voice note.
It might sway the vote.
Let's just hold hands through the voice note.
Please. Might need the support.
Good morning.
Sorry, that was Jasmine-
I go with
Jasmine's in charge of the
Carissa's
voice notes, but she's still on the
dish.
floor.
That looks good.
Who's looks good?
Definitely
Who's?
mine.
Me. I look good.
Good
think that-
morning. I go with Carissa's dish. That looks good.
That's
does
not my
look
mom,
good.
I promise.
It does look good. It does
Okay.
look good.
It does look good. Okay, let's go. We're going to ask the audience now. Oh, there's another one. Wait.
Don't be shy.
Expresso. Hey, Expresso. I think Carissa's dish is delicious and it's a win for me. Thank you.
I feel like there is a...
Pray my speech.
Yeah, I feel like your
Yeah.
people have come.
His hand also
They are
started
here.
gripping a lot harder.
Hey, come on.
His hand's
All right,
gripping quite
okay,
hard.
that's fine.
Okay.
Just
Dude,
first of all, before you vote, check how much money you have on you. Is just all I'm saying. Just check your wallets. Okay,
and
go
who
for
you're
it.
working with tomorrow. Okay, so to our studio audience, let's hear it for Graham's dish.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
Let's hear it for Carissa's dish. I think we are still stuck.
I think y'all just want to
Oh.
act rich. I think that's what's going on. Everyone's acting like they
Maybe
can
the
afford this
Muscandi
meal.
gent must decide between the two.
All right, let's bring the Muscati gents into the kitchen.
He did say he likes food.
Yes, and I'm going to ask Tiffany if she can bring me another side plate. We're going to do another final tasting. It's come down to the wire. It's come down. It's Munster versus the Sharks all over again. It's come down to the final wire.
We're going to penalty kicks. Okay, we're going to...
I loved your song. It was so good.
Thanks.
the best performance we've ever seen on the show, in
Ever.
fact. Really
Ever.
was, eh?
So now we know you can
And your
sing.
outfits.
We know you can sing.
you.
What we need you to do now is to break a serious tie.
Sure.
We're going to break a tie between Carissa's dish and Graham's dish. I do need to say this is hake. Carissa caught the fish herself,
I
just
did.
in case you have any fish allergies. And any allergies for your dish, Graham? None.
None whatsoever.
Okay.
Unless you're allergic to awesome. If
Oh,
you're allergic
wow.
to awesome,
Okay.
then just be careful.
Let me get you a
okay?
fork. So this is Carissa's fish dish. Forks are here. There we go. What? That fork? Okay, yes. Go for it, go for it.
One more.
Don't hold back.
South
Don't hold
Africa,
back.
South
I
Africa.
like how...
Yeah, another one. You must get the fish. There you go.
Now I'm beginning
Okay.
to understand what the band was trying to communicate about the whole eating thing now. We
Okay.
get it.
Dish
I
number one.
already know which one you're gonna
Dish
like.
number
And he's
two.
got that whole like reality cooking show judgy mouth thing going on there. Where he's chewing slowly.
Nah,
and
Zono
softly.
just went for the meats and the greens.
Well, you must.
I know my taste buds.
There you go.
Hey, okay. Oh my goodness, he did the double eye close thing, tilt to the side.
An engel.
That's zucchini.
Okay, this is literally all on you. You've had a taste now. We've got Graham's dish in your hands.
Going for another, bro.
In
you
your
deserve
hands.
it. After that performance, you deserve it, man.
Oh, Carissa.
I already know. No, that's not even my dish. Oh, you're showing me that I lost.
Oh my goodness. With a mouthful of food and a heart full of happiness, let's hear it. Do you want to see Graham's dish take the win, or is it Carissa's dish?
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
You should have gone with the
Oh,
grilled
my
veggies, man.
goodness.
This has been an absolute treat. Thank you so much for coming through and
Thank
breaking
you.
this knot. It's not the end of it. Next week, we're going to have another knockout round.
We do, but
we
wait.
don't know what's going to be just yet.
Wait, we got a voice note first. I have
we got a
feeling
voice note.
That's
Okay.
my mom trying to cheer me up.
Morning, Expresso fam.
Morning.
We think G-Man is the G, so we give it to G-Man.
You see.
I set myself
suddenly-
up for failure there.
No, my economic status people stepped up. You know, my socio-economic friends just got
man.
on board. Buddy,
It
thank you
was
for
a
that.
375. I know it.
It's the price.
It's the price.
I will tell you that is absolutely delicious.
Thank you. I
Absolutely
appreciate that.
delicious. Well done.
I'll eat my dish.
Next week, we're going to find out who our next two contestants are. And at the end of the whole series, you do win a weekend away at your own house. It's going to be amazing. We can't wait.
With
Thank you
catering.
With catering. Let us know who you want to see battle next week. And you might see it happen right here on the Culinary Hotline Bling.
Ting, ting, ting. Well done, Gray. Boo.
I'll take the win. We must go to Jen, the real winner here today. Chef Clem, thank you for putting yourself through that for
This
us.
was
man.
lovely. This was lovely.